So yesterday we have discussed about this still on the subquery concept, right? So what are the two types of what is mean by subquery? First of all, the query written inside another query is called as a subquery. Correct? Is
Yes,
that
ma'am.
yeah. So
Yes, ma'am.
based on this, we have two types of subqueries. That is one is called single row subquery and multi-row subquery. What is meant by single row subquery? Whenever you are writing whatever inside query, that is always it is called as a inner query. Outer query is it is called as a outside of the query it is called as a outer query. Whenever you are executing the inner query, so that time, if you are getting the output as a single output, for example, I want to display the select a salary from the Aarti, or select salary from Saujanya, or select salary from Lohit. So that will be the single values, correct? So that time it will be same as a single row subqueries. The single output you will get it, and you have to execute the uh, outer query using that input as a output of inner query, as we have discussed as a mechanism, correct? So the multi-row subquery, so whenever you are executing the inner query, so the inner query, you have a multiple output. Okay. For example, two outputs or three outputs. I want to display the salary of, for example, Tejaswini and Ashok, and who are all working in the Ashok and Meghana department number. So like this, we'll get the two different output values, right? So that is called as a multi-row subqueries. So is it here the department number? I want to find the select department number from employee. Are you guys able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So as we have worked on this, right? So yesterday's query. So if I'll be executing the inner query with a here we have EMP in Niranjan, Emlata, and Deepak. I want to know the department number of these three employees. So for different, you will get the output is the three different outputs, right? This will be the multi-row subqueries. Clear? Single row subquery and multi-row. It's clear for single row and multi-row subqueries.
Your concept is clear, ma'am.
Yeah. So while you can go and check it in the examples also, Lohit, we have already discussed it everything. Okay, and basically, whenever you are using these are the character like operators equal, greater than, lesser than, or anything. Okay, so if I use the inner query for the operator, that will be you will getting as a single output, that is called as a single row of queries. So we are using the in any all operator for multi rows of queries, because those will be you will be getting the output as a multiples. Okay, hope it's clear. And same thing we have discussed yesterday for we already discussed about the in operator. Any one of the conditions should be true, you will get the output, right? So the same way, any operator, what does mean by any operator? It will take the multiple values in the RHS value. So but only in the one single values in the LHS, means it's a column name, you will take it, right? So the same thing when you're comparison between the true values, if any of the comparison is true, then the value will be true, at least here. So if I'll compare with 20 greater than of any of the this inside the parenthesis data, 20 is greater than of 10, is condition is true or false? Is it 20
True,
is
ma'am.
greater than of 10? True, right?
True.
Correct.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
true, ma'am.
Yeah, then 20 is greater than of 20. No.
No,
20 is greater than of 30.
no.
So that means Like it will be at least one of the condition is true out of these three conditions. Two condition is false and one condition is true. So then the output also will be true. You will get the combination of 20 and 10. Got it?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. The same way, instead of any operator, if using the or operator, like a all operator. So all operator means it's a all the conditions should be true. Okay. So for example, you can take it to any operator only here. If I'm giving as a 10, 10 greater than of any, 20, 30, 40. Is there any data should be greater than of 10? 10 is greater than of these are the values? No, right?
No.
So then it will be the false if I'm using the any operator also. Okay. And the same way. So if I'm coming to all operator, same, I'm giving 20 greater than, here it is true and this is false and this is false, right? So all the conditions should be true when you get the combination of all operator. It almost similar as a and or operator. So as I said yesterday, any operator works with similar to or operator. All operator works with similar to and operator. Hope it's clear. But since you have a multiple data inside the parenthesis, so this is also similar to the in operator. Clear?
Yeah,
Yesterday
ma'am.
we have discussed about this all this concept. I'm just revising here, okay? For this subqueries concept.
Concepts are clear, ma'am. But we need to work on. I need to work on syntax and
Yes. Yes,
uh,
that's what I'm telling. Do the practice on this. So concept, if you understand, then you can able to execute the queries. Okay.
okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So let's take the example of the next query. We can discuss about this any and all operator. Yesterday we have discussed it, right? So take the example. Write a query to display. Write a query to display. Write a query to display. Okay, just a minute. Did you guys have copied this? Not it, right?
Yesterday example you gave for any.
Hmm. Okay, actually we have executed both we didn't give only any operator, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, take the question, write a query to display all the employee details, all the employee details, those who are working salary, those who are working salary greater than, greater than those who are working salary greater than tester. Write a query to display all the employee details, all the employee details, those who are working salary, those who are working salary greater than all the tester, greater than all the tester. So first of all, what is the tester salary here? So the tester salary is 4,000, 7,000, 8 and 9,000, 6,000. In this table, who are all earning more than of tester salary? Main table, right? Yeah, this was the main table. See the table. Anybody is working, any employee is working more than of their tester salary. You can take a developer or anybody. Anyone is working more than of tester salary. So the tester salary is this one: 8,000, 6,000, 9,000, 4,000, and 7,000. So what is the conditions for this? Is all operator, all tester. Okay. So all the conditions should be true. It should not be the, at least one of the conditions should be true. Is there? No one is working, right? Got it? So I'll be comparing the data. That's the reason you will get the empty set. If we have, like, all the conditions should be true. So here 8,000, right? So all these salaries value, I'll be comparing with this each salary values. So I'll take the salary of 8,000. Anybody's 8,000 is greater than of this value? Condition is true or false? It's a false, right?
Yes.
So for example, I'm
Query
taking,
is a query is a
I'm
display employee name who is working salary greater than tester.
yes. So for what are the here set staff from employee where salary greater than all operator, here select salary from employee where job is equal to test. Correct? As per my
Yes,
query, the output.
yes, ma'am.
So first what will happen? So who are all worked, like who are all working as in a job. So those testers salaries will have multiple salary. Tester, we have multiple data in this table, right? According to this table, we have a multiple testers.
Yes, ma'am.
So first I should display the salary data. Okay, in this. Let me again go for this. Select staff from employee where salary greater than all operator. I'm getting 8,000 and again 8,000 and 8,000, 9,000. You can don't worry about that. Okay, I think 886 can go for, yeah, same, both are same. 8, 6,000, 8,000, 9,000, right? Here 6,000, right? 6,000, 8,000. After 9,000, again 8, 4, and 7. 8,000, 4,000, 7,000. So this was the salary for tester salary.
Ma'am,
Yes.
instead of this, can we write the first one only like that directly? It will not work.
Which one?
Select start from employee where
Mm-hmm.
salary is greater than all. Select salary from
Mm-hmm.
employee where job is equal to tester. That will not work.
It will work. Okay. This is, I'm just showing you explaining for in a backend.
Okay, okay.
Okay. It while we are executing, we have to use the first query only. You should not use the 8,000, 8,000, 6,000 because you don't know the tester salary. Correct?
Yes,
So
yes.
since you don't know the tester salary, you cannot give the 8,000, 8,000, 6,000 and all. Just for your understanding, I'm giving now. Okay. I'm executing this separately for this inner query. So whatever the output is getting, that I'm giving inside the all operator, multiple values. Got it?
Okay, got it.
So yesterday I didn't execute it like this. Hope it's clear, others who are all attended.
Yes, ma'am.
So for your understanding, for tracing purposes, I'm giving. Don't execute like this, okay? Where salary is of all of 8,000, 8,000, don't give like that because you don't know the tester salary. right?
Yes, so you can execute the first one only, ma'am. Then
Yes, yes.
okay,
For your understanding, I'm just showing how we need to compare the values.
right, right, ma'am.
If you give this first query, it automatically it will be comparing and you will get the consolidated data, output data for outer query. Got it?
Yes, yes,
Yeah. For just for your understanding, how we can able to compare it. That's what I'm giving here. So here, listen. So the inner query, whatever who are all working as a tester, those salary it is displayed here, right? So all operator means what? So comparing with this left hand side data with right hand side data, all the conditions should be true. Any one of the condition is true, you will not get any data. It will be empty set. Hope it's clear. ಈಗ ಎಲ್ ಎಚ್ ಎಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇದೆಯಾ ದೆನ್ ಆರ್ ಎಚ್ ಎಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಲ್ ಎಚ್ ಎಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ ರೈಟ್
salary, ma'am.
ಸೊ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ all the data in the salary column. So this all data I can take its salary values one by one by one. Okay. So let me I can take it one value 8,000. Is it 8,000 is greater than of this and this all the values? All the values it should be compared with all the values. Is it 8,000 is greater than only for 6,000, 4,000, and 7,000? Correct? And 8,000. But we have 9,000 also. Then it will be the empty set. You will not get output. Yes or no? So ಈಗ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ in the salary column we are comparing one by one taking the salary value. I'll be comparing with inside all salary values. Okay. So 8,000 is the first value in my table. Correct? So is it I'll be comparing with this all operator inside this. Okay. So any data, what is mean by this is all operator, right? So I should compare with all the data should be at least all the data should be true. So now I have a false, 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 and false, and true, and false, 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 right? So only one true is there. So then you will don't get the any data. Okay, got it? ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ?
Yeah, clear, ma'am.
Others, now it's clear.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So instead of any operator, okay, if you're giving as a any operator, whatever the true values, okay, those output you will get it. If it is a true, then you will get the full data of that employees. Instead of, for example, now 8,000, right? If you're giving as a instead of all, you are giving as a any operator, then 8,000 is greater than of 8,000? No. Then 8,000 is greater than of 8,000? No. Then 8,000 is greater than of 6,000? Then it will be display the data. At least one of the conditions should be satisfied. So you will get the who is earning the 8,000 of first data you are comparing. Tejaswini data will display. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
The same way you are working as a any and all operator. Okay, just understood the concept and you will not ask, they will not ask for any and all operator more, but you should aware of this as well. Okay, but majorly you will be focusing on the in operator for multi-row subqueries as we have discussed on the yesterday sessions. Clear? Okay, just copy this answer for all operator. Let me know once it is copied.
Done, ma'am.
That's completed.
Yes, ma'am.
So practice today and tomorrow. If we have any doubt, we can discuss on Monday. Okay, now. So take the heading case 2. Take the heading case 2. And so till now in subquery, we are executed in the single table. Correct? Did we use the two different tables? Subqueries.
No, ma'am.
So now we can execute. If we have a two tables, how do we write the subqueries? Okay. So take that case 2. In this case, in this case, joined two table, joined two table. In this case, joined two table based on common column, based on common column, based on common column, displaying one table information, displaying only one table information. In this case, in this case, joined two table, joined two table based on common column, based on common column, and and displaying only one table information, displaying only one table information, only one table information. Done? So here, whenever you are working in the subquery, if you have a two tables, you should at least have a common column between the two tables. Okay. And once it is joined with the two tables, you will at least get only one table information. Okay. I'll tell you how we'll get it the data using the examples. So take the example. Write a query to display. Write a query to display. Dname and location, dname and location from the employees for the employees those who are working those who are working salesman salesman write a query to display dname and location for the employees those who are working salesman those who are working as a salesman. Is it done? Completed the query? Okay. So now I can check the tables. Do you guys remember we have a employee 1 and employee 3 table? Remember the table? EMP1 and EMP3. So let me, you can check it department also. What is the data we have? Oh, so we can take the department and this one. Okay. So we can take the department as well as EMP1. So you want me to take the snippet to creating the table for this
Yes, ma'am.
department? Okay. So let's take describe the table name. So take the snippet of this, create a table later. Okay. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So according to this, we have a D name and location in the department table. Right? We have this D name and location. So what I have to display for the employees, those who are working as a salesman. So in here, who is the salesman is working? Department number 40. Correct? D name and location. Is it correct? Department number 40. And in this EMP table, who is working in department number 40? Nobody is working, right? No one is working in the employees day here. Is it working anybody in the salesman? Employees? No, right? So I can execute this query first. Okay. How do we execute it? First, you have to display the select dname and location. Okay, location, and from department number you have this column. Then next, where I want to find out, because I don't know the department number of salesman. First, I need to find out the department number. So how do we execute it? Where department number in select department number, DPT number from EMP1, because I'll be using two table. So from the EMP table, you need to find out the department number. Okay, department number, and we can use where where dname is equal to salesman. So are we getting the empty set? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So instead of salesman, let I can give it whatever data is there. Okay. So as I have the salesman department number 40, that is not there in EMP1. Correct? That's what you are getting as a output, as a empty. Shall I give it as a developer? We have the data, right? Developer data 30. Leave it about this. Okay. Don't what is the developer of data here? Likita? So are we getting the developer data? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
But in the table, I retrieved in the dname and location from the department. So what is that? At least only one table of the data you will get it. So means first I used to find the using this dname of developer. Okay, using the EMP1, I have to find out the department number. Here I'm telling to display the dname and location in from the department number, where the department number in 30. So who is having 30 in this table? Those dname and location should be displayed. Got it? Understood? So little tricky this one. Just try to understood here. Someone has messaged why we mentioned department number. So department number, the common column between the two table, which is the common column between the two table? Department number only, right? Here. That's the reason we have to keep it as a department number. Got it?
In question, they not mention a department number, no, ma'am.
So if you not mentioned also, which is the common column? As I told in the case 2, right? You should use the join the two tables using the common column. So according to this table, we have only the department number is a common column, right?
A common column we should mention. Okay.
Yes. Yes. We have to mention in the query. So here where the department number in, select department number. So this department number is department table. Correct? And
Okay.
inside subquery, the department number is EMP table.
Okay. Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, using this, then you will find the dname if is equal to developer, so that you can join this here, where which is the working the salesman or developer and all. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So basically, you will be joining the two tables using the common column. At least you can display the EMP details, or you can display the department details table. Only one table data you have to display it, as I said in the earlier statement. Okay. That's the reason I'm displaying the department details. You cannot display the both the table details here after joining two tables. Got it? Understood? So let's take the example. I give you one more, two more example on this concept. Copy this.
That is developer. D name is developer.
Hmm.
No. Before ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾಗಲ್ಲ.
ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ?
ಈಗ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ಮನ್ ನಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ಮನ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಸ್
Okay.
ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ಮನ್.
Yeah. Example ಇದನ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. Then you can just give under that one more example for change it as a D name. Okay. You can take this as well. So if you don't have a data, then you will get the empty set. If you have a data, you will get the data. Got it? Yeah. Answer, the question will be the answer for this answer. Whatever I have given the previous question. Take this answer. Then later you can take example 2 under that itself. You can copy the other answer also for your understanding. Clear now?
Ma'am, in
Yes.
where condition we mentioned select DPT from
Mhm.
EMP1 where D name is equal to salesman. We why we can't write EMP name? Because we gave from EMP1, no.
I understood the questions. Okay. So in the query, did I mention the EMP name?
No, ma'am.
You have any EMP name input,
Input, no. No, ma'am.
but you have a D name, right?
Yes, D name.
That's the reason I'm giving here.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
So if you have EMP name in the query, you can give it. No worries.
Okay.
Done? Copied? Copied?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So take the next query. Write a query to display all the employee details Write a query to display all the employee details. Those who are those who are working in working in which place is having character O. Write a query
Okay.
to display. I'm repeating. Write a query to display all the employee details. Write a query to display all the employee details. Those who are working, those who are working in which place, in which place is having character O. In which place is having character O. Remember, we have used the like operator.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So first, is it done? Copied that query. Will execute.
Yeah, copied.
Okay. So first thing, what they have asked, write a query to display all the employee details. Correct. Now I want to display select star from EMP. Correct. So what is the common column here? Where department number in operator. Okay. Open the braces. And next, what is they have mentioned in the query? Those who are working in which place is having character name. Which place means location, right? Place means location. Which are the place is having O character in any position in
Bangalore.
this? Bangalore and Bangalore also. Correct? Got it? And I want to display the all the employee details using that, right? What is the Bangalore and Mangalore department number? 10, 40, 50, right? Got it? So O character ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರು ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಅಂಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ?
Yes, ma'am.
ಸೊ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಅಂಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ದು ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಏನು ಫಸ್ಟ್? 10, 40 and 50. Correct, right? So go to EMP table. 10, 40, 50. We have what are the department number? 10 and 50. Right? Who are all working in the employees 10 and 50, we can display the data. Select star from EMP. Got it? Yeah. So let's see, execute this query. First, I have to find the department number. Where select department number from department table, where location. I'm getting the condition. Location is location. What are the conditions we have to use here? Like quotes and modulus O and modulus, right? Means any position. It might be the first or last or middle or two or some fifth position, any position. Okay. Using this location, I used to find the department number. Using this department number in the combination, I used to display the employee table. Got it?
Ma'am, here
Oh,
they
sorry.
not,
EMP. Once again. EMP1. Okay. Yes, tell me.
ma'am, here they not mention a department number. How we will take
Even though
uh,
that's what I'm telling you, I have given the statement, right? When you are
okay,
joining the two table, you should use the department number by default
okay,
to
okay. No
joining.
problem. I'm not asking that turn. If I
Okay.
see question only, how can I identify? That one I'm asking. If similar to that all questions, no. How
Mm-hmm.
can I identify this one? I should write using department number. Yeah, by using table I can write, but by seeing
Mm.
question only, how I can identify, ma'am?
So here it is mentioned two different data subqueries. So here you have a unknown data also, right? So for example, display the D name and location for the employees, those who are working as a salesman.
This
Correct?
one can write in normal also, no? How I
How do we write it? How do we write it? Here I have a employee table, and also here you have a department tables. So how will be joining?
in this question they not mention DPT. Write a query to display all the employee details. Those
In employee table, do we have a D name and location?
no, ma'am. Now you gave no question. That in that question they not mention D name.
Wait.
Second
D name
question.
it's not mentioned, but location is there, right?
Okay. For location employee, it's not there. I didn't so.
Where it is there?
Okay.
Do we have location?
Only this table I should do. Okay.
Yes. Yes, that's what I am telling. Don't use the employee table, main table.
Okay.
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 Initially, only I told right here.
By using these two tables, I can write queries. Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank
Don't
you.
worry. When you're while executing, they will give you the table. Okay.
Okay.
So looking into that table, if you have location, then you can use it. EMP1 only. Not an issue. You
Oh,
don't need to write the subqueries. You directly write the where the location is. Write a query, like select start from employee, and where department number, that you can write it in a
only
single
by
table only.
question in subqueries by seeing table only we should write.
Yes.
Okay.
Got
Okay.
it? If they
Yes.
have mentioned single table, till now we have executed, right? Single table with multiple queries, that you can suppose to use. So if you have a two different table and with the two different columns, then you can use this two different tables format. For your
Okay.
understanding, it might be they will ask it in future. That's the reason I'm giving this kind of queries. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So the location will be the different table, right? And EMP details will be the different table, right? So to join this location table means it's a department table and EMP table. We are using the, by default, you have to use the common column. It's defaultly department number is the common column table. Got it? Instead of department number, if you have another common column, you can use it. No worries. Okay. Clear? Understood now? At least say yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
Getting confused? Still? So you defaultly you have to give the department number for common column. Okay. So in a single table, you can use the whichever they have asked, salary or department number or location, hire date, like this. But when you are joining the two table using the subqueries, you can use the compulsory for the common column only in other table and one more table. Okay. Yeah. Copy this answer. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the next query, write a query to display all the department details. Write a query to display. Write a query to display all the department details. Write a query to display all the department details of all the employees. Of all the employees. Write a query to display all the department details. All the department details of all the employees. Of all the employees whose name starting with yes character. Whose name starting with yes character. Whose name is starting with yes character. Can anyone try this answer?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll give you 2 minutes of time. Execute it. Okay, you don't have a table, right? Anybody can try it here only. Who will answer?
I will try, ma'am.
Yes.
First,
So first, what I have to display?
select star from DPT.
Means I have to display the department number details, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next.
Where
Where?
department number in
Okay.
cell in bracket select
Department number. It's common. Okay.
from from
From
employee one.
EMP1.
Yes,
Where?
where name the TMP name.
So what is this EMP name, right?
Yes, EMP name like
Mhm.
uh,
Like
in yes modulus.
yes, modulus.
Modulus. Yes, modulus.
The name should be start with yes character, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Others understood now?
Yeah, clear, ma'am.
Are we getting the data? So what is the yes character started here in this table? Shruti? Yes? Only one name? What is the department number of Shruti? Is 10. So what is the department number of 10 details here in this department number? Research and Bangalore. So are we getting the research and Bangalore department number, full details of the department number, department details? Got it? So using this where condition, I used to find out the department number from EMP1 table. So this department number joining with this another department number, then it will be display the, if it is matching, if it is a in equal, then it's matching, then it should display the all the details about that particular department number details. Got it? Hope it's clear, everyone.
Yeah, clear, ma'am.
Okay, copy this. So please practice. You can only make a other questions and try to execute this kind of queries. Okay.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಇಯರ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ ವೇರ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು.
Yes, vice versa. If I
Yes.
want to display the EMP details in the outer query, inner query nali you have to display the department details.
ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್.
Okay. This is you just vice versa. You have to keep remind of this. Okay.
ಓಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
So as we have executed in the previous queries also, we have done the same one, right?
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
Done. This is all about subquery concept. Okay. Next, we'll move on to the correlated subquery. That is very, very important topic. When will be the manual mock? Final mock? Is already completed or need to take?
Need to take.
Tomorrow,
Okay.
ma'am.
The concepts, everything is completed, right?
Your concepts completed.
Okay. Tomorrow is your final mock, manual.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All the best. Do well, you guys. Okay. And practice more for all non-experienced candidates, like a non-technical background. There you came here for technical background. Practice more because you are competing who are all working as a real-time experience. Okay. Compared to them, you guys will be having more knowledge. You can able to explain it, but theoretical you can explain it, but practical things you should do the practical knowledge more. Okay. Then only you will get a more confidence how you can able to tell I haven't worked on this much of experience on this domain, like this. Okay. So be confident while you're answering in interviews or anywhere. And once you join the organization, don't discuss with anything with your colleagues till 1 year. Okay. Don't discuss with your background also. Whatever you said in an interview for that organization, same thing only you have to replicate it with your colleagues also. Don't be panic if something they've asked. You can say, I didn't come across that. I didn't work this. I didn't get the chance to work on that. But don't say for all the questions for the same answer. Okay. Try to answer it because whatever you have mentioned in the resume, that will be the it should be reflecting on your work as well. So once you join the organization, you will get a training for them. Okay. Here also you will get the that much of knowledge to answer the questions and everything. So it is easy to you can work it little difficult for first 3 months, but later you can able to work on that better way. Okay. Especially I'm just telling you guys for experienced candidate. Okay.
Yes.
Is it done? Copied?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we can continue the correlated subqueries. We'll do it now. Okay. Anybody's want to go work? To say yes or no. Anybody wants to go work today?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So I can continue with this correlated subqueries. Correlated subquery. Okay. So already we have discussed about this subquery concept, right? The correlated subquery, it is a advanced type of subquery. Okay. Till now we have discussed about the subqueries on different methods, right? So this is a advanced type of subquery. Okay, this is an advanced type of subquery, and the correlated subqueries its work with the similar of subquery and joins concept. Okay, it works. I'll tell you how it will be works similar of this subquery and joins. This will be the combination to work on or executing the queries in the correlated subqueries. It's a combination of subquery plus joins. Okay, joins you remember, especially multi-row joins. Okay, in correlated subqueries, the subquery is depends on the outer query. So subquery it depends on outer query. You will get confused on this. So subquery it is depend in the subquery. What is the mean? Outer query will depends on inner query. Yes or no? In subquery ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು ಇದು point? Outer query is always depend on the inner query of the output. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
But in the correlated subquery, first it will depend on the subquery. Okay, the outer query it depends on the subquery, then again it will be depends on the subquery depends on the outer query. It will be depends on the outer query output. Okay, partially. Just a minute. It's executed. So I'll tell you later how it will be happening and everything. Okay, don't worry about that. So subquery, it in the correlated subquery it depends on the outer query. But in the subquery, outer query will be depends on the subquery. Correct? Now it's vice versa. So next, and when let me I can write the diagram for example. So this is outer query, right? And this is inner query. Okay, so when compiler will comes to first outer query. Okay, that I can give this. This is outer query and this is inner query. Okay, and the compiler will gives to outer query, it will execute partially. Okay, execute partially. Whatever you are getting the output from the outer query, the partial output will give to the inner query. Okay, will give to the inner query. So using the partial output, it will execute it. Okay, you will get the output for inner query. Again, what will happens once you get the output, that output again it will be given to the outer query. Okay, again it will give to the outer query using get the output from the inner query, that is act like an input of the outer query. Once it is executed, it will be provide the final output of the outer query. So this is the just mechanism of the ported subquery. Just a minute, I think I'll just check one thing. Be on the line. I think we don't have this. So we have able to see my screen, right? Able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
So here, yeah. So what I have to do in this mechanism of this correlated subqueries, the always control will go to outer query executed first time. Okay. Let me again go slide, current slide. So the first time it will execute it, outer query. As I told in the, it's a partial execute, okay? And it will prepare the output. That output, outer query will pass to the input inner query. Then where glass is based on the condition, input will taken and output again will output the prepare the output. Don't get confused. I'll just tell you this here. Okay. So as we have discussed, right, first control will comes to the outer query. It will execute partially. Whatever the execute the partially, that will be giving to the inner query where conditions, the partial output. Okay. Inner query where condition, it will execute it. Okay. So once you execute it, it will throw the output. That output again act like an input of the outer query. Then it will be executed and give the final output. This is the mechanism of the correlated subqueries. Clear? So previously, how will be, what is the maximum mechanism of subqueries? First control comes to the inner query, execute it, and output will get it. That output act like an input for the outer query. Outer query will get executed and provide the output, final output, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So now just a small change before going to control inner query, the partially the output will execute it. Outer query will execute it. The conditions will, like whatever the output, that will be given to the where condition in the inner query. Then it will be start the same process of as subqueries mechanism. Okay, let's I can execute the examples. You will get to know in the better way. Okay, so for example, I want to display for so basically in this here we'll be executing the maximum salary or maximum value or minimum values. Okay, so let's I can execute this. How do we write the maximum and minimum value? So if I want to execute third maximum salary, so how do we execute it? So you have to, before going to that, you just remember one syntax of this. To find the maximum value, to find the maximum value, you should use this formula only for correlated subqueries. Okay. So you have to use select statement. So let me, I can give before that outer query table. Outer query table. Okay. Column. And we can give less than of inner query table column. Okay, so this will be the less than whenever you have to find out the nth maximum data, nth maximum value. If I want to find out the minimum value, to find the minimum nth minimum value, then you have to give just sign in change greater than. Okay, outer query table and inner query table columns greater than. So I just told you already the syntax. Then how do we real syntax will use it? In outer query, like in this maximum value, to find out the, whenever you want to find out the nth maximum or nth minimum value, you directly go and work on the correlated subqueries. No need to use, you can use the subqueries also, But I told you, right? Inside one more query, you have to write it to at until 255 character. Correct? Yes or no? So to avoiding that, to getting the more memory, so we'll go for the correlated subqueries. You can able to within the single line, you can able to find out the execute the nth minimum or nth maximum value using the these two tables, outer query table and inner query table, using the correlated subqueries. Okay. So I can tell you this syntax. Okay. And here we can use select. You can display the any data or select star or column or full data from we have to use outer query table, table name. Okay. And one second, outer query table name, and where conditions. We can use the where conditions. N minus 1, n minus 1. This is a formula you have to remember. Okay, practice that. Okay. And here you can use it. Select count of distinct value. So you have to use the count of distinct column. Remember distinct column. What is meant by distinct? You will use
Unique.
yes, from inner query table. Okay, inner query table. Where? So where outer query table name column. One second. Outer query column less than of inner query column. Okay. So this will be the output. So always you have to give this count of this. So how do we execute, ma'am, for this query? So I can see this first. I'll give you the directly example. You will understand the better way. So we have remember the self join concept. Remember self join concept? For in a single table, we have to use it, right? So I want to mention the two tables in the outer query table and inner query table. For your understanding, we have to give it as a employee and employee, right? To differentiate two different table, I have to give a alias name, A and B. Got it? Remember the self join concept? Select you have to use, and from employee A, and here where n minus 1. So little tricky, just observe this. Okay. And here you have to use subqueries. As I told earlier, you have to use joins and subquery concept. Okay. Select and count of distinct column name, and from employee B table, and where A dot column. Okay, you can use the column, and less than B dot column. So what is the A and B here? Can I say this? Outer query table. B is the inner query table. Yes or no? So I want to find out, for example, I'll give the real time of example. I need to find the third maximum salary, right? So third maximum salary. Select star from employee. So what is the nth value here? N value I have mentioned, right? N is 3. Third maximum salary. So N value I have provided is 3. Yes or no? What is the third maximum salary of in this table? What is the third maximum salary?
7,000.
7,000. So let I can execute. Select. Can anyone tell how do we execute it in the using subqueries? Select salary from employee. Where? How do we execute it?
Salary
Salary
less than in bracket
select salary from employee.
in
Right?
bracket max. Yes.
Correct, right?
Yes.
Again, where salary less than of select salary, like max salary, right?
Max salary.
Okay. Do we need to write here also max salary?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Salary from employee. Is it correct? So means here I'll be getting the rest of the salary. Why? Because I have not mentioned here in the maximum salary in the select statement. That's the reason rest of the salary, whichever less than of these two maximum salary, you will get it. Except 8,000 and 9,000, you are getting the data. But I don't want this. I want only the third maximum salary. So I can give it maximum of salary. Got it? So the 7,000 is the third maximum salary. Hope it's clear. Understood? Subquery is understood, everyone, to find out the third maximum salary. So now let's execute using the same output I want using the collateral subqueries. How do I write in the collateral subqueries? We have to use select salary. Okay. Select salary from employee A table. Okay. Where? What is the n minus 1? Third, right? Yeah, n minus 1 means it's a 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. And again, you have to use the equal operator. Open the braces. Select count of here, count of distinct salary from employee B, where A dot salary less than B dot salary. So what I'm mentioning here, okay, I can execute. Is I'm getting the same output using the collateral subqueries. Getting? So what it means, where I given a nth value, okay, to find out the maximum or minimum value, right? Now I'll be working as a maximum value. Maximum value means it's a n is a 3, so n minus 1. N minus 1 means it's a 3, right? So 3 minus 1 is 2. Is it partially executed outer query first? It differentiated, right? N minus 1. It's executed partially. Yes. So it is executed partially. N minus 1 is 2. I'm giving directly 2 value. Okay. So then inside this, why I have to give this? Because you have to use the self join and subquery. Okay. You should not execute the separately for this query. Then you cannot execute the other outer query. It is not possible in the correlated subqueries. Okay. So here, what I'll do, comparing A dot salary and B dot salary, I have to display the count of distinct salary. Unique salary, I need to display it. So comparing A table less than of B table. Okay. So you have to subquery self join, you should remember. So the same concept I'll be using here in the self join concept. So I want to display the count. Okay. Then if the count of distinct salary, how many count of it's there in this, then if it is a equal, then where this 2 is equal, then it will be display the outer query. Got it?
Ma'am, what is that n minus 1?
It's a formula we have to use. So always the count will be, index will be start from 0, right?
Yes, ma'am.
0, 1, 2. So
Okay.
third salary means it's a second maximum salary. Okay. The third maximum salary. It's a 2. We have to give it.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, but one thing here, you have to remember the formula. If you remember the formula, then it is very easy to understand this correlated subqueries. Okay, clear? So if I want to execute third minimum salary, how do we execute it? Minimum salary. We have only one change it. Whenever you are executing the nth minimum salary, you have to use, instead of less than, do we need to give the greater than? Yes. So are we getting the 4000 is more data, right? I want only one data is required. So how do we execute it? Shall I give in this salary? Shall I give distinct? Previously, I have only one 7,000. That's the reason you are getting the one time 7,000. If I want to display the unique, you can use the distinct method. Got it? Understood. So is I'm displaying the third minimum salary? Yes or no? According to this table, see this third minimum salary. Don't get confused. 1,000, 2,000, and 4,000. Yes or no? Hope it's clear, everyone. How do we find the third minimum and third maximum salary? Same way. If I want to display fifth maximum salary, how do we execute it? Anyone? Lohit, can you answer? Lohit, are you there? Aishwarya? Just only one thing you have to change it. Instead of 2, what you have to give? Fifth maximum salary? 4.
4.
N minus 1. Either you can give like this also. No worries. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
5 minus 1. N minus 1 also you can directly give. No worries. Here you have to use the less than. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So are we getting 5,000? Fifth maximum salary? Please unmute someone.
Ma'am,
Disturbance from my end.
Okay, please. Is it correct, right? Fifth maximum salary.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can go and check it here. What is the first maximum? 9,000. For eighth maximum
Second
is second. And 7
is third.
and 6 and
Is
5.
fourth.
Fifth maximum. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
So, for example, if I'm giving, I can tell you one more method. Okay. So, distinct salary. Here, I don't want to give n minus 1 mark. I'll give only 5. So, in that case, you can give directly 5 here, but in the inside subquery, the where condition, you can give it less than or equal to. Okay. So, is I'm getting the same answer, less than or equal to? Here, I'm not doing minus, n minus 1, I'm not doing. I'll just give nth value. Okay. I want fifth maximum salary. So that time also you can able to give it. Here you can give the fifth value, but here inside the condition you should give the less than or equal to. Just one change of this operator. Got it?
Ma'am, fifth value means there should be 4, right?
No, I'm taking as a n value here. If you have taken if you taken as a n minus 1, then you should give it as a less than in the condition inside subqueries. Okay. If you taken as a directly nth value, then you should give the condition this here operator will be changed less than or equal to. So you will get the same data. Fifth maximum is 5,000 only. Getting? Little confused.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Bit
we have to
confused.
practice. Yeah. So now I want to find the first maximum salary. What will happen? Shall I give first one? Yes. So first maximum salary, what is the data? 9,000, right? Is I'm getting the 9,000? Directly giving n value. So keep it, remember this. Whenever you're giving a n minus 1, here you have to use either less than for maximum, greater than for minimum. But if you're giving a n value directly, you're not doing any partial output. Okay. That time you have to give the less than or equal to or for maximum greater so minimum for greater than or equal to. Okay. Just you have to remember the formula for correlated subqueries. Got it? Understood. But this was the compulsory, you have to use it. Count of distincts of the column name. Okay. Understood. Okay. I'll give you the more example on this correlated subquery. Don't worry. I'll explain you once again with this deeply again. So let's take the theoretical part notes on this. Okay. For correlated subqueries. At least now you understood. Whenever we have to find the maximum or minimum salary, we can directly go and use the correlated subqueries without using subqueries concept.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, right? Okay. So take the heading correlated subquery. Correlated subquery. Correlated subquery. Heading correlated subquery. Under that, copy first point. Correlated subquery. Correlated subquery are advanced type of subquery. Correlated subquery are advanced type of subquery. Correlated subquery are advanced type of subquery. Second point, correlated subqueries works on principle of subquery and joins. Correlated subqueries works on principle of subquery and joins. In correlated subquery, the subquery depends on the outer query. Depends on the outer query. Copied all these 3 points.
Yes.
Next point. Compiler, just a minute. I'll just give you the mechanism of this. Okay. Let you can copy this 2-3 statements. Working mechanism of correlated subquery. Working mechanism of correlated subqueries. Working mechanism of correlated subqueries. First, compiler will give control to the outer query executed for the first time, particularly like means it will be executed only the where class method. As I told you, right, it will execute only this class. Okay, where class method, and it will prepare the output. And the output from where class, based on the condition input taken from the outer query, it will prepare the output. Copied. Copied.
Yeah, this one copied, ma'am.
Okay. So next, heading, small heading, usage of correlated subquery. Usage of correlated subquery. Usage means why we need to use the correlated subquery. Okay. First point, in order to identify nth maximum, in order to identify nth maximum and nth minimum, value, we directly go for correlated subquery. We directly go for correlated subquery. Okay. Next, the second point, what is the usage of in this? In order to identify maximum value, okay, maximum value inner query, in order to identify maximum value inner query, joining condition should be written in for. Okay, this is the only the method we can use. The usage means in order to identify the nth maximum and nth minimum value, we directly go for correlated subqueries. So if I want to identify the maximum and minimum value using the inner query joining condition, we have to follow the follow the below methods. Okay, should be written in following methods, in following format or methods. Copied this. So first one, to find the nth maximum value. To find the nth maximum value, outer query table dot column less than of inner query table. Distinct is a optional. Okay, if you want unique, you have to give the distinct. Then column name. Done? Till here it's done, everyone?
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್
Yes.
ಇದು ಟೇಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇನೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ 7th ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕಂಡಿರ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ n-1.
ಹೌದು.
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ.
ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ಮುಂಚೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ, 7th ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಆರ್ 8th ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಬ್ ಕ್ವಾರೀಸ್ ನ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಇಟ್ ರೈಟ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್. ಸೊ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದ ಸಬ್ ಕ್ವಾರೀಸ್. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಥರ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ 2 ಕ್ವಾರೀಸ್ ನ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಇನ್ನರ್ ಕ್ವಾರಿ, ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇನ್ನರ್ ಕ್ವಾರಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಇನ್ನರ್ ಕ್ವಾರಿ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ?
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಸೊ ಟು ಅವಾಯ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್, it will consume more memory and also it will be little confused. Like if you missed any one of the column, it will get confused, right?
ಓಕೆ.
So in order to avoid like writing the 100 of query inside inner query, we are going to co-related subqueries. Okay na?
ಓಕೆ.
ಈಗ ನೀವು ಸಬ್ ಕ್ವಾರಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅಪ್ ಟು ನೀವು 255 ವರ್ಗುನು ಬರಿಬಹುದು ಕ್ವರೀಸ್. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಇಟ್, ಸಬ್ ಕ್ವರಿನೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಕೋರಿಟೆಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಾನೆ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಬಟ್ it will consume the more memory, taking more time. So avoid that. We are going to advanced type of correlated subqueries ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಬಟ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಈಸಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ?
ಓಕೆ.
ತಪ್ಪೇನಿಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಸಬ್ ಕ್ವಾರೀಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಸೇಮ್ ಆನ್ಸರೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಕೋರಿಟೆಡ್ ಸಬ್ ಕ್ವಾರೀಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಆನ್ಸರೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ avoiding time and memory allocations, you can going to work on the correlated subqueries. But it is possible only for nth maximum or nth minimum value. Okay, it won't work for department number or hire date or anything else. Okay na?
Okay.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್
Yes.
ವೇರ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನಿದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್?
Wait, I'll show you. Visible?
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
This is OQ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ outer query column less than of inner query column. I'm just giving short form. Okay. Outer query table column, inner query table column. But here by default I'm giving outer query and inner query, means using the self join. I'm using self join use ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡು you want to imaginary table create ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ you have to give it as a alias name A and B. That's the reason I'm giving as a employee A and employee B. Okay na?
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
Copy that another one also. Select column name from employee A where n-1. If in case ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ n ಅಂತ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ the condition ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
Less than
ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
equal.
ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ, ಅವಾಗ 3 ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತೀನಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಎನ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಇಟ್ n-1, ಐದರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯೂಸ್ nth ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಇನ್ನರ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವೇರ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
Ma'am, why we giving A, B like that, ma'am?
ಇದು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ನೇಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅಲಿಯಾಸ್ ನೇಮ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್, ರೈಟ್? ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯಿ ಎ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯಿ ಬಿ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಅಲಿಯಾಸ್ ನೇಮ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಅಂಡ್ ಬಿ. ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್? ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ?
Yes, ma'am.
As I told initially, the principles, like it will work as a subqueries and joins concept. Correct? So here I'll be using as a self join concept
Okay.
to differentiate the two tables. Like I want to differentiate inner table is separate and outer table is separate. So that for identification I am giving as a alias name is A and B.
Ma'am, C means column.
Column. Okay, shall I mention this column?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, don't get confused. Okay, C is not table. Column. Now it's fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Done till here? Copied all this? Okay, I can stop here. So Monday sessions will execute the queries and I'll give you the condition for nth minimum salary also. Okay, so this was the maximum, this is minimum. Don't get confused. So will you guys execute it? So I'll give you the take the screenshot of this one. Just try to execute it, the queries. Okay. Will you guys try it in home? Take the screenshot and execute it. This. Less than means? What is that? Maximum salary? Greater than means minimum salary. Taken the screenshot?
Taken.
So practice for this cohorted subqueries and also subqueries concept more. Okay. So Monday I'll give you the more example. So this is the cohorted subqueries. Once it is done, I'll go to the normalization concept. Okay. Please don't miss the Monday sessions. It's very important. I'll let you know the timings. All of you taken this screenshot, right? Yeah.
taken.
Okay, guys. Thank you for your time in a weekends. Happy weekend. Okay,
Thank
let
you,
me,
ma'am.
I can
Thank you.
stop.